Believe it or not, polar bear fur is transparent. While they look white from a distance, each hair shaft is actually clear. The way their fur reflects light creates that iconic snowy appearance, making it seem like they're sporting a winter coat. This unique adaptation is super clever. It allows polar bears to blend into their icy environment, perfect for sneaking up on seals, their favorite snack. But that's not all. Beneath their fur, polar bears have black skin. This dark layer helps them soak up the sun's warmth, which is crucial in their frigid Arctic habitat. Even though you might picture polar bears lounging in the snow, their bodies need that heat to survive the extreme cold. Isn't it fascinating how nature has equipped these magnificent creatures with such remarkable features? So next time you see a polar bear in a zoo or on a documentary, remember that their fur isn't as ordinary as it appears. There's a whole clever strategy going on behind that fluffy exterior. Here's what actually happens when comets swing by Earth. Comets are fascinating celestial travelers with orbits that can take decades or even centuries to complete. Some are short-period comets, making a return visit every few years, while others take their sweet time. Imagine these icy bodies as time capsules, holding clues about how our solar system formed billions of years ago. When a comet nears the sun, it heats up, releasing gas and dust that create a beautiful glowing tail. But that's not all. As Earth journeys through space, it encounters trails of debris that comets leave behind, resulting in spectacular meteor showers. The Perseids, for example, are a dazzling display occurring every August as our planet passes through a comet's debris trail. These shooting stars are remnants of ancient comets. It's like witnessing tiny pieces of history falling through our sky. So the next time you see a meteor shower, think of these cosmic messengers from the past. Prepare to be amazed by wombats' tunneling talents. Wombats are fascinating marsupials known for their short, stout physiques, but beneath the surface, they reveal their astonishing skills as underground architects. With their powerful claws and muscular limbs, wombats create complex tunnel systems that can stretch up to 30 meters in length. These burrows consist of multiple chambers, carefully designed to maintain a constant humidity and temperature, providing a safe haven from predators and extreme weather conditions. Mothers exhibit remarkable behavior by digging backward to protect their young from potential soil collapses. To add an extra layer of cleverness, many tunnels have branches that serve to confuse intruders, enhancing the wombat's safety. Interestingly, these burrows may be shared or even reused by generations, showcasing the social nature of these unique creatures. Scientists have discovered that wombats play a vital role in their local ecosystems, influencing soil structure and plant health through their digging habits. Their tunnels act as pantries, hiding spots, and social hubs, proving that wombats are not just cute, they are efficient builders whose structures can rival those of humans. Meet Thumbelina, the world's tiniest mare. This tiny sensation was born in 2001 at Goose Creek Farm in Missouri, and she holds the remarkable title of the world's smallest mare, standing just 17 inches tall and weighing a remarkable 57 pounds. Thumbelina was born with dwarfism, which caused her to weigh only 8 pounds at birth. Despite her small stature, she had a big job overseeing the tiny town of Rabbit Hash, Kentucky, where her unique position brought joy and attention to the community. To maintain her size, she followed a simple diet that consisted of only a cup of grain and a handful of hay twice a day. Living proof that great things come in small packages, Thumbelina's story continues to inspire many. Her adorable personality and charming presence transformed her into a cherished figure in her town, proving that you don't have to be big to make a big impact. How can such a petite mare lead a community with such spirit and charisma? You won't believe this about alabaster. Alabaster is a stunning, soft white rock made from gypsum, and it has a long history as a favorite material among artists. Renowned for its smooth texture and versatility, this rock has been used for centuries to create breathtaking sculptures and intricate artifacts. Imagine walking through an ancient gallery and seeing statues carved from alabaster, their gentle curves beautifully reflecting the light. Because it is easy to carve, artists can turn their creative visions into reality. Whether they're crafting delicate figurines or bold architectural pieces. Alabaster can also be found in various colors, though the classic white remains the most prized. Today, many contemporary artists still choose alabaster for its beauty and workability, adding a modern twist to this timeless material. Have you ever wondered how such a soft stone can produce such captivating art? Turns out, the truth is that Yosemite enchants visitors. This iconic national park is a breathtaking showcase of nature's artistry, featuring majestic granite walls, serene alpine lakes, and cascading waterfalls. Millions flock to Yosemite each year, drawn by the awe-inspiring beauty of its landscape. Among its most famous landmarks are the formidable cliffs of El Capitan and Half Dome, which challenge seasoned rock climbers to test their skills against these towering granite faces. The stunning Yosemite Falls, particularly impressive during the snowmelt season, creates a captivating scene that draws both photographers and nature enthusiasts. For those seeking adventure, the park offers an array of hiking trails that cater to all levels, ranging from tranquil walks to strenuous climbs. There's something for everyone here. Moreover, Yosemite boasts rich biodiversity with lush forests inhabited by an array of wildlife, including the iconic black bear and various rare bird species. Whether camping under a starry sky or enjoying a serene picnic by a glistening lake, every moment spent in Yosemite feels magical. Are you ready to explore this natural wonder? This might surprise you. Firstborns have higher IQs. A fascinating study by the Bureau of Economic Research reveals that firstborn children often score better on intelligence tests compared to their younger siblings. But why is this the case? Researchers suggest that the extra parental attention and responsibilities bestowed upon the eldest child may play a key role in shaping their cognitive abilities. When parents focus more on their firstborn, providing encouragement and stimulating activities, these children may develop crucial cognitive skills earlier on. Additionally, firstborns often take on leadership roles within the family, which can further enhance their decision-making capabilities. So it seems that being the first in line not only comes with privileges, but might also give a mental edge. Could this be why many firstborns excel in academics? Get inked instantly with Prinker Tattoo Machine. Imagine getting a tattoo in just seconds. Scientists recently developed the Prinker Portable Tattoo Machine, a groundbreaking device that can print temporary, waterproof tattoos directly onto your skin. This innovative gadget uses a sophisticated mechanism that sprays skin-safe ink onto your body, creating vibrant designs that last for days. Whether you're looking to express your creativity, promote an event, or simply have some fun, the Prinker makes it easy to switch things up. Plus, since the tattoos are waterproof, you can enjoy them while swimming or showering without worrying about them fading away. The future of body art is at your fingertips. So, are you ready to explore this exciting new way to express yourself? Discover the hidden secrets of Zealandia. Scientists have confirmed the existence of an eighth continent named Zealandia, which lies mostly submerged beneath the Pacific Ocean. This landmass was once part of the ancient supercontinent Gondwana, a massive land formation that existed millions of years ago. Dutch explorer Abel Tasman was the first to notice it back in 1642, but it took until 2017 for scientists to officially recognize its significance. Zealandia spans an area comparable to India, featuring underwater mountains and valleys that still hold many mysteries. As researchers continue to study this hidden continent, they unlock secrets about Earth's geological history and the processes that shaped our planet. Understanding Zealandia teaches us about plate tectonics, ocean currents, and even climate change. This fascinating discovery enriches our view of the world and reminds us that there is still so much left to explore. What wonders await us beneath the waves? Did you know that Ramador has a house numbered -1? Nestled beneath a cliff in the picturesque town of Ramador, France, this peculiar home is a fascinating sight for visitors and locals alike. The house, located below street level, earned its unique designation during the original numbering of homes in the area. Instead of being given a traditional address, it was marked as 1, which has sparked curiosity and intrigue. Tourists often flock to take photos and share stories about this unusual landmark, wondering what it's like to live in a house that is literally below ground level. The quirky architecture, coupled with the picturesque scenery of the surrounding cliffs and greenery, makes it a memorable stop on any trip. So next time you're exploring France, don't miss this one-of-a-kind home that challenges conventional numbering systems. What other quirks might you find on your travels? Believe it or not, a cloud of water floats in space. This massive space cloud, discovered near a quasar, is truly astonishing. It's composed of water vapor and holds enough water to fill Earth's oceans 140 trillion times over. While the origins of Earth's water remain a mystery, scientists believe icy comets and asteroids played a significant role in bringing it to our planet. During Earth's formation, these frigid objects likely delivered the essential liquid that is vital for life as we know it. Learning about this vast cloud challenges our understanding of where water in the universe comes from. It opens up new possibilities for discovering life on other planets, especially in places that may have similar icy bodies. Imagine if we could explore such clouds in the future and find even more resources. With the discovery of this water cloud, scientists are now investigating if it holds clues about how water might exist elsewhere in the universe. What other wonders are out there waiting to be found? Can you believe the catchiest song ever? A fascinating study by the Museum of Science and Industry in Manchester has determined that "Wannabe" by the Spice Girls, released in 1996, holds the title for the catchiest song of all time. This iconic pop anthem, with its unforgettable lyrics and energetic beat, takes listeners just 2.29 seconds to recognize. That's right, barely enough time to hum a few notes before it's stuck in your head. The study analyzed various tracks, measuring how quickly people could identify them, and the results were clear. "Wannabe" stood out for its catchy chorus and upbeat vibe, making it a favorite for many. It's amazing how music can evoke such strong feelings and memories, isn't it? From dance parties to karaoke nights, this song has been a soundtrack for countless moments. The Spice Girls, who were a huge part of 90s pop culture, crafted a tune that still resonates today. So next time you hear those opening lines, just remember, it only takes a couple of seconds to be hooked. Why exactly does art move when you touch it? Roman Boutin has transformed coins into fascinating kinetic art pieces that come to life at your fingertips. His unique designs utilize cleverly crafted mechanisms that activate with a simple touch, making the overall experience interactive and engaging. Imagine holding a coin that not only shines but also moves, creating a delightful play of motion. Boutin's artistic approach elevates ordinary coins into extraordinary works of art, showcasing both craftsmanship and creativity. Each piece tells a story, blending traditional coinage with modern artistry. Plus, it invites viewers to participate in the artwork, bridging the gap between observer and creator. This enchanting combination of art and mechanics raises the question, how does such a simple interaction change our perception of art? Boutin's work challenges us to see coins not just as currency, but as a canvas for imagination and innovation. Can you believe your brain generates 70,000 thoughts daily? It's astounding, but on average, a human head produces a staggering 70,000 thoughts every single day. This fact shines a light on the incredible complexity of human cognition and how our minds are constantly at work. From daydreams and worries to problem-solving and planning, each thought can be fleeting or profound. Think about it. Whether you're deciding what to eat for breakfast or pondering the mysteries of the universe, your brain is like a busy hub of activity. This phenomenal number illustrates how our thoughts shape our emotions and decisions, affecting everything from our moods to our actions. The brain, with its roughly 86 billion neurons, communicates through electrical signals and chemical messages, enabling this constant thought generation. While it's easy to become overwhelmed by such a torrent of ideas, understanding this process can empower us to harness our thoughts creatively. What do you think your brain will think about next? Is it really true that rats are worshipped in India? At the Karnimata temple in Rajasthan, something truly unique happens. Thousands of rats are not only allowed to roam freely, but are also revered as sacred beings. This extraordinary temple, built in honor of the goddess Karnimata, attracts devotees from all over the country who come to pay their respects. Each rat is considered a manifestation of the goddess, and people believe that if they harm a rat, they must atone with their own life. Visitors marvel at how these small creatures scurry around, often receiving offerings of milk and sweets. The temple's custom even promotes a special ritual where a few lucky rats get to sip from a bowl of milk directly. With about 20,000 rats living in the temple, it's considered a great honor to spot a white rat, which is seen as an auspicious sign. Who knew worshipping rats could hold such deep cultural significance? Did you know humans share hair follicles with chimpanzees? It turns out, despite the obvious differences in appearance, both species have around the same number of hair follicles. This fascinating fact highlights our close evolutionary relationship with chimpanzees, our closest living relatives. While we have about 5 million hair follicles, chimpanzees have a similar count, yet the texture of our hair sets us apart. Human hair is generally much finer and sparser, which gives our skin a smoother look. This difference in hair texture and density helps humans adapt to various climates and environments, influencing how we manage heat and sun exposure. While chimpanzees keep their dense, coarse fur, providing warmth and protection in their natural habitats, our finer hair allows us to maintain better temperature regulation. Isn't it amazing to think that we have more in common with these remarkable primates than we might have thought? By understanding these similarities, we gain insights into our own biology and evolution, deepening our appreciation for the diversity of life on Earth. What if I told you luxury cars change driving behavior? Studies show that owning a high-end vehicle can impact how people drive, often due to psychological factors related to status and self-perception. Many luxury car owners feel a sense of entitlement that might lead them to take more risks on the road. This isn't true for everyone, but it poses interesting questions about the relationship between privilege and social responsibility. For instance, some drivers might become more aggressive or careless, believing their expensive cars can handle anything. Interestingly, these behaviors reflect how society views wealth and success. While having a luxury car can boost self-esteem, it can also create a disconnect with the idea of being responsible on the road. So, is it the car that influences behavior, or do attitudes shift when someone sits behind the wheel of a luxury brand? Did you know that Slovakia and Slovenia mix up their mail? This amusing mix-up often occurs in Washington, D.C., where both embassies are located quite close to each other. Many people find it surprising that these two nations, while distinct in culture and history, share similar names and sometimes, unfortunately, similar postal issues. Staff at both embassies have reported receiving letters and packages meant for the other, leading to some humorous situations. Imagine a diplomatic note heading to Slovakia ending up in Slovenia instead. While this confusion might seem trivial, it highlights the importance of clear communication in international relations. Not only does it bring a chuckle, but it also serves as a reminder of how small details can sometimes lead to larger misunderstandings. With friendly cooperation and a touch of humor, both embassies are working to streamline their mail delivery and reduce the chances of future mix-ups. Most people don't know this, but glass frogs mesmerize. These astonishing creatures from Ecuador offer a fascinating glimpse into nature's wonders with their unique, partially transparent skin. Imagine peering at a frog and seeing its heart pumping or its vibrant organs functioning underneath. These extraordinary amphibians thrive in the lush rainforests of Ecuador, usually exhibiting clear skin on their bellies and sometimes on their backs. This remarkable adaptation serves a dual purpose. It camouflages them from predators like birds and snakes, and while also enabling researchers to observe their biology without causing harm. Glass frogs are vital to their ecosystem. Not only do they help control insect populations, but they also act as indicators of environmental health, signaling changes in their habitats. These enchanting creatures are more than just a spectacle. They are pivotal to their ecological communities. So next time you're thinking about frogs, remember the glass frog and its incredible see-through secrets. How many other amazing adaptations do you think nature has up its sleeve? Discover the vibrant Arembe ritual of the Himba tribe. In Namibia, young women undergo a beautiful rite of passage called Orembe that marks their transition into adulthood. This colorful ceremony involves covering the women in a unique mixture of butter, animal fat, and red pigments. The red symbolizes not only beauty, but also the important shift towards maturity and readiness for marriage. Traditionally, this celebration is a joyful event, bringing together family and community members who support the young women. As they are adorned with these natural materials, they also receive blessings and advice from their elders, reinforcing cultural values. Participants often dance and sing, creating an atmosphere filled with excitement and pride. Orembe is more than just a physical transformation. It's a profound cultural milestone that honors heritage, identity, and the spirit of the Himba people. Hard to believe, but dinosaurs had feathers too. Long before modern birds soared through the skies, many dinosaurs, including the swift velociraptor and the tiny microraptor, sported feathers. Fossil discoveries reveal that these feathers were not just for show. They likely served several important functions like insulation to keep warm or stunning displays to attract mates. Remarkably, the famous Archaeopteryx, which roamed the Earth around 150 million years ago, was a key player in this evolutionary story, showcasing both feathers and wings. It's considered a vital link that connects non-avian dinosaurs to the birds we see today. So when we think about feathers, we're not only looking at bird history, but we're also uncovering fascinating aspects of dinosaur life. The feathered past of these ancient creatures invites us to rethink how we view dinosaurs and their relationship with modern avians. Who knew the past could be so colorful? Believe it or not, robots are carrying heavy loads. Unitry Robotics has developed impressive quadruped robots that can transport loads weighing up to 11 pounds. These remarkable machines are built tough, capable of surviving drops from a height of 6.5 feet without breaking a sweat. But what really sets them apart is their ability to mimic animal movements, allowing them to navigate rough terrains with incredible stability. Imagine a four-legged robot gracefully climbing over obstacles or efficiently moving through a chaotic environment. These robots are already making waves in various fields, effectively utilized for tasks like surveillance and industrial testing. By replicating the movements of animals, they can manage to balance and adjust their steps, making them ideal for challenging situations where traditional wheeled robots would struggle. As this technology continues to improve, we can expect to see these quadrupeds play even bigger roles in industries such as logistics, security, and exploration. Are you excited about how robots might enhance our lives in the future? Ever wondered why quasars shine so brightly? Quasars, fascinating celestial objects powered by supermassive black holes, represent some of the universe's most incredible phenomena. These energetic giants emit immense amounts of light and are incredibly luminous, sometimes outshining entire galaxies. Formed when material spirals into a black hole, they release enormous energy as it gets heated to extreme temperatures, producing brilliant radiation across the electromagnetic spectrum, including visible light, radio waves, and even X-rays. The compelling light from a quasar can be seen from vast distances, making them essential for astronomers studying the universe's structure and evolution. In fact, some quasars are billions of light years away, allowing us to glimpse the universe's history. Imagine looking back in time to when the universe was still young. Their study not only helps us understand black holes, but also sheds light on galaxy formation and the overall dynamics of our cosmos. What secrets about the universe might quasars reveal next? Here's a wild fact about Walt Disney's opinions. Walt Disney, the creative genius behind Disneyland and countless beloved animated films, had a surprising disdain for one of his own characters, Goofy. Despite being an iconic figure in the Disney lineup, Disney considered Goofy a foolish cartoon character. His perception of Goofy wasn't just a casual dislike, it ran deep enough that he hesitated to include him in projects. However, Disney made a commendable decision to keep Goofy around, motivated by concern for his animators' jobs. By maintaining Goofy's presence, Disney ensured that the talented individuals behind the animation had steady work. This reflects not only Disney's dedication to his artistic vision, but also his loyalty towards his team. It's fascinating to think that someone who created such joyful characters like Mickey Mouse felt this way about Goofy. What a mix of creativity and responsibility. Discover how Anne Boleyn changed England forever. Anne Boleyn was not just the second wife of King Henry VIII. She was a key figure in a monumental shift in English history. When Henry married Anne in 1533, it set off a chain reaction that led to England breaking away from the Catholic Church. Before Anne, England was deeply tied to Rome, but the king's desire for a male heir and his infatuation with Anne ignited a revolution in religious practices and beliefs. As Henry sought an annulment from his first wife, Catherine of Aragon, he faced opposition from the Pope. Frustrated, he declared the Church of England separate from papal authority, paving the way for Protestantism. This change not only altered England's religious landscape, but also changed the lives of countless people, influencing politics, culture, and society for centuries. So next time you think of Anne Boleyn, remember she was more than a queen. She was a catalyst for change. Here's a wild fact about Puerto Rico's rivers. The water's stunning clarity is thanks to tiny microorganisms. These microscopic heroes play a crucial role in the ecosystem by filtering and purifying the water. In Puerto Rico, you can find rivers flowing with crystal clear water, which not only looks beautiful, but is also a sign of a healthy environment. These microorganisms, including bacteria and algae, consume pollutants and excess nutrients, keeping the water clean and safe for local wildlife and communities. This natural filtration system is a powerful reminder of the interconnectedness of life. Every organism, no matter how small, contributes to the bigger picture. Without these little players, water quality could suffer dramatically. So next time you admire the clear rivers in Puerto Rico, remember the unseen helpers that make it all possible. How cool is that? Have you ever wondered why Subway is everywhere? Subway has more restaurant locations than any other fast food chain, making it a giant in the fast food industry. Known for its fresh ingredients and custom sandwiches, this brand has managed to open thousands of shops across the globe, dominating urban landscapes and gas stations alike. What sets Subway apart is its ability to cater to health-conscious consumers, allowing shoppers to build their sandwiches with a variety of veggies, lean meats, and whole-grain breads. This appeal undoubtedly helped the company achieve its impressive reach, as many people crave healthier options on the go. Whether you're in a small town or a big city, there's likely a Subway nearby, tempting you with the chance to create your perfect meal. So the next time you're looking for a quick bite, think about how this sandwich chain has changed the way we think about fast food. Can you imagine a fish that reaches 36 feet? The oarfish, known for its striking elongated body, is a stunning denizen of the deep sea. This fascinating creature can grow as long as 36 feet, making it one of the longest bony fish in the ocean. Although it spends most of its life in the dark, mysterious depths, its graceful swimming style often catches the eye of those lucky enough to encounter it. With a shimmering, silvery hue and a serpentine shape, the oarfish looks like something straight out of a fantasy tale. However, its elusive nature means few people have ever seen one in the wild. Found in deep water habitats, these fish prefer to stay away from the human world, which adds to their allure. Despite their size, they are quite timid and feed mostly on small fish and squid. The oarfish's rarity makes it a subject of intrigue for scientists and ocean enthusiasts alike, sparking curiosity about what else might be lurking in the depths of our oceans. What secrets do the deep sea still hold? Have you ever seen a cuckoo trick other birds? This clever little bird is famous for a unique behavior called brood parasitism. Instead of building their own nests and raising their young, cuckoo birds lay their eggs in the nests of other bird species. Can you imagine the surprise of the unsuspecting host bird when it discovers a cuckoo egg among its own? These host birds, often unaware of the trickery, end up raising the cuckoo chicks as their own. The situation gets even more dramatic, as cuckoo chicks may push the host's eggs or chicks out of the nest, ensuring they get all the food and care. This fascinating strategy allows cuckoos to thrive without the effort of parenting. Through brood parasitism, cuckoos have evolved to manipulate the nurturing instincts of other birds, highlighting the amazing and sometimes harsh realities of nature. It's truly a survival strategy that raises questions about evolution and the relationships between species in the wild. Isn't nature full of surprises? Get ready to celebrate International Bacon Day. This tasty holiday falls on September 3rd each year and is dedicated to honoring one of the most loved breakfast foods, bacon. Whether it's crispy strips served alongside eggs or delicious bacon in a savory sandwich, this event invites fans to indulge in their favorite bacon dishes. Many people take this opportunity to host brunches or cookouts featuring crazy bacon recipes, from bacon-wrapped jalapeno poppers to decadent bacon desserts. The celebration gained popularity in the early 2000s, stemming from an appreciation for the unique flavor and versatility bacon brings to meals. As bacon lovers unite on this special day, they often share recipes, tips, and experiences on social media, making it a fun and interactive event. Some even turn up the creativity, experimenting with bacon-infused cocktails or bacon-flavored snacks. So, will you join the festivities and cook up something delicious to honor this beloved breakfast staple? Guess what really drives food lovers to Beppu? If you haven't heard of Beppu, Japan, get ready for a culinary adventure. This fascinating city is famous for its hot springs, called onsens, which offer a unique treat known as onsen tamago. These are soft-boiled eggs cooked directly in the steaming waters of the hot springs, resulting in a creamy texture and a delightful flavor. But that's not all. Beppu is also home to fresh milk with distinctive local flavors, stemming from the area's rich dairy farming traditions. Visiting this vibrant city means not only soaking in the soothing waters, but also indulging in these delicious specialties. Whether you're a foodie, a travel enthusiast, or just curious about Japanese cuisine, Beppu's unique culinary offerings like onsen tamago are sure to impress and tantalize your taste buds. Ready for a new food experience? Can you believe a mini bag sold for $60,000? In a remarkable blend of art and absurdity, the creative team at MSCHF has designed an incredibly tiny handbag that challenges our perceptions of fashion and value. This bag is so small that you need a microscope to truly appreciate its details. This unique piece was auctioned at the Corpus Christi Museum in Holland, and it fetched an astonishing price of over $60,000, leaving many wondering why such an item would be worth so much. The mini bag highlights a fascinating trend in contemporary art. The value of objects often lies in their idea rather than their usability. Despite its impractical size, this bag sparked lively discussions about consumerism, luxury, and the role of art in society. It's a quirky example of how something intentionally absurd can reach astronomical heights at auction, prompting us to rethink what we consider valuable. So, is it true that a tiny purse can carry such a hefty price tag? Absolutely. What if I told you dragonflies can zoom at 34 mm per hour? These fascinating insects are not just pretty to look at, they boast some of the best flying abilities in the animal kingdom. With 4 wings that operate independently, dragonflies can perform incredible aerial maneuvers, darting in any direction with ease. Imagine soaring through the air, capable of instant changes in speed and direction. This is just a regular day for a dragonfly. Their unique wing structure allows them to hover in place, fly backward, and even make sharp turns to catch prey mid-flight. Unlike many other insects, dragonflies can accelerate quickly and reach impressive speeds of 34 miles per hour, 55 kilometers per hour, making them agile hunters. So the next time you see a dragonfly buzzing around, remember that it's not just a delicate creature, it's an aviation expert of the natural world. Can logos really confuse consumers over brands? Apple has taken a bold step by filing a lawsuit against the recipe app Prepare, claiming that its logo looks too much like Apple's iconic Apple symbol. This isn't just a minor disagreement. Apple argues that such similarities could mislead consumers, making them think Prepare is somehow affiliated with or endorsed by Apple. Logos are crucial for brand identity, and many companies work hard to build a recognizable image. Apple, with its sleek design and innovative reputation, aims to protect that identity fiercely. The tech giant believes that if brands start looking too similar, it could create confusion in the marketplace, which might weaken the distinctiveness of both logos. For consumers, this raises an interesting question. How much influence does a logo really have on our choices? As businesses compete to stand out, this lawsuit highlights the importance of originality in branding. Could it set a precedent for other companies worried about their logos being mimicked? Why is this new material taking over fashion? Since its emergence in 2019, a revolutionary material has been rapidly embraced by the fashion industry, especially for creating trendy accessories like footwear and handbags. This innovative fabric not only boasts a stylish look, but also offers sustainability, making it appealing to eco-conscious consumers. Designers love the versatility of this material. It can be easily dyed, molded, and is often lighter than traditional materials, enhancing comfort in everyday wear. As more brands prioritize environmental responsibility, many are leaning towards this sustainable alternative to leather and plastics. Shoppers today are more aware than ever of the impact of their choices on the planet, leading to increased demand for eco-friendly options. This shift is reshaping fashion trends with an emphasis on recycled and biodegradable materials. As this material continues to gain popularity, it raises important questions about the future of fashion and how we engage with style in a more sustainable way. Could this material represent a long-term change in how we think about fashion accessories? Can you imagine the true story behind kangaroo's name? The name kangaroo actually comes from a fascinating misunderstanding between British explorers and Aboriginal Australians in the 18th century. When British explorer James Cook first encountered this unique animal, he was curious and asked the local Aboriginal people what it was called. Instead of providing the animal's name, they responded with a word that meant, "I don't understand." This communication mix-up led the explorers to adopt the term kangaroo for the animal we know today. It's an incredible example of how language and culture can intertwine in unexpected ways. So every time you see a kangaroo hopping around, remember that its name carries a story of curiosity and miscommunication across different worlds. Isn't it amazing how history shapes the language we use every day? Did you know rest is vital for your health? Studies show that getting enough sleep is crucial for both your body and mind. While it might seem like occasional sleepless nights could boost creativity or help you bond with friends, a consistent lack of quality sleep can lead to serious health problems. Over time, sleep deprivation can weaken your immune system, increase stress levels, and even affect your mood. It's all about finding the right balance. When you make sleep a priority, your brain functions better, your body recovers, and your overall well-being improves. So the next time you think about skipping those precious hours of sleep, remember that rest isn't just a luxury, it's a necessity. Instead of pushing through fatigue, focus on creating a healthy sleep routine. Going to bed and waking up at the same time each day, limiting screen time before sleep, and creating a relaxing bedtime atmosphere can greatly enhance your sleep quality. Are you ready to embrace the power of rest for a healthier life? Did you know red bell peppers beat oranges in vitamin C? It's true, while we often think of oranges as the go-to source for this essential vitamin, a single medium red bell pepper packs over 150 milligrams of vitamin C compared to just 70 milligrams in an orange. This incredible nutrient is crucial for boosting our immune system, promoting healthy skin, and helping our bodies absorb iron effectively. Moreover, red bell peppers aren't just about vitamin C. They add a vibrant splash of color and a mildly sweet flavor to a variety of dishes. Whether tossed in a salad, grilled, or stuffed, they offer countless delicious ways to boost your nutrition. So next time you're reaching for a snack or thinking about dinner, consider adding some colorful peppers to your plate. Isn't it fantastic how such a simple choice can contribute to better health? Have you ever wondered about military-trained seagulls? During World War II, the U.S. government launched a fascinating yet unusual experiment aimed at training seagulls to locate enemy submarines. The idea seemed quite inventive, attaching small cameras to these birds, allowing them to fly over the ocean and spot underwater threats from above. The hope was that seagulls, being abundant near coastal areas, could serve as eyes in the sky. However, the reality turned out to be quite different. These clever birds showed little interest in the military work, perhaps preferring the freedom of their natural lives over serving in the army. Eventually, the project was quietly abandoned as it became clear that training seagulls was a far-fetched idea. This quirky chapter in military history highlights the inventive, yet sometimes misguided efforts to utilize animals in warfare. Who knew a bird could have such an extraordinary job offer? Did you know Finland loves its saunas so much? Finland boasts an impressive record with roughly 2 million saunas for its population of about 5.5 million people. This means that there's nearly one sauna for every 2.5 people, making it the highest number of saunas per capita in the world. Saunas are an important part of Finnish culture and daily life, often serving as a space for relaxation, socializing, and even conducting business meetings. Many Finns visit saunas regularly, enjoying the warm, steamy atmosphere as a way to unwind after a long day. The sauna experience is not just about heat, it's also about ritual, such as enjoying a refreshing jump into a cool lake or rolling in the snow afterward. This love for saunas reflects the Finnish value of self-care and connection with nature. So next time you think of taking a break, consider how sauna culture shapes well-being in Finland. Prepare to be amazed by smartphone ownership around the globe. As of now, about 4.3 billion people own a smartphone, which makes up an impressive 55% of the world's population. Think about that for a moment. More than half of the people on Earth have access to a device that connects them not just to each other, but to a wealth of information and entertainment. Smartphones have transformed our lives, allowing us to communicate instantly, share experiences through social media, and even manage our daily tasks with just a few taps. This accessible technology has particularly revolutionized how people in developing countries connect with the rest of the world. Imagine the power of being able to learn, shop, and express oneself all from the palm of your hand. As smartphones continue to evolve, how will they shape our future and society? Is it really true that Manhattan was once wild? Yes, it is. Long before the bustling city and towering skyscrapers we know today, Manhattan was a vibrant landscape filled with forests, streams, and a variety of wildlife. Imagine roaming through thick woods where deer grazed peacefully and bears roamed freely. The island was home to Native American tribes who lived off the land, hunting and fishing in the abundant resources. As European settlers arrived, they began to transform this wilderness into a bustling urban center, leading to the iconic skyline we're familiar with. In the 1600s, the area underwent rapid development, with streets and buildings replacing the lush landscape. Today, while you might see pigeons and squirrels in Central Park, it's hard to believe that bears once called this place home. What do you think it would be like to experience that wild Manhattan? Did you know flies have a clever escape trick? When a fly senses danger, it doesn't just lift off straight up like many might think. Instead, it jumps backward. This surprising escape tactic helps them evade predators and makes them tricky to catch. Flies have incredibly fast reflexes and can perceive movement quicker than we can. This backward jump allows them to quickly dart away from threats, often leaving us swatting at the air in vain. Not only does this skill help them survive in the wild, but it's also a subject of interest for scientists studying their unique flight mechanics. By understanding how flies maneuver, researchers can inspire designs in robotics and other technologies. So the next time you see a fly buzzing around, remember, it's got some impressive moves in its playbook. How do you think this knowledge could help us in everyday life? This might surprise you, the Sodder family tragedy. On Christmas Eve in 1945, a devastating fire tore through the Sodder family home in West Virginia, forever changing their lives. While the parents and 4 of their children managed to escape the flames, 5 of the children mysteriously went missing amidst the chaos. The fire left nothing but ashes, and despite extensive searches, no trace of the missing children was ever discovered. Over the years, the devastated family reported receiving strange clues like letters and a photograph that eerily resembled one of the lost boys. These mysterious hints only deepened the sorrow and confusion surrounding their disappearance. Why did tragedy strike on such a joyous holiday? And where did the children go? The haunted memories of that Christmas Eve linger on, making it one of the most perplexing unsolved mysteries in history. You won't believe what Valencia does for art. The Fallas Festival in Valencia is an amazing celebration of ephemeral art, where gigantic, intricate statues fill the streets, only to be set ablaze in a dazzling spectacle. Every March, locals and visitors come together to admire these massive creations, often depicting satirical scenes that reflect current events and social issues. Artists spend the entire year designing and building these masterpieces, using materials that create vibrant colors and textures. The night of the grand finale, called La Crema, the anticipation builds as the bonfires light up the night sky, transforming the city into a breathtaking display of flames. As the fire consumes the statues, it symbolizes purification and renewal, reminding everyone of the fleeting beauty of art. The energy, noise, and excitement create an atmosphere that captivates the heart and soul of Valencia. So next time you think of art, remember that in Valencia, it's not just about the beauty, but also about the joy of letting go. How many festivals can boast of such a fiery ending? Canada is the top LGBTQ+ travel destination globally. According to the 2024 Gay Travel Index, this North American country stands out for its welcoming environment. Canada boasts strong legal protections and anti-discrimination laws, ensuring that all travelers can feel safe and respected. Its inclusive culture is another reason why many LGBTQ+ travelers flock to its vibrant cities, where pride events create a celebratory atmosphere. Notable spots like Toronto, Vancouver, and Montreal come alive with colorful parades and festivals each year. Additionally, accommodations in Canada are often recognized for their safety and hospitality towards same-sex couples. Other countries like Malta, New Zealand, Portugal, and Spain also score well on the list. But Canada's combination of progressive policies, societal acceptance, and community support truly sets it apart. With so much to offer, isn't it time to plan your next adventure in Canada? Have you heard about spider silk's incredible strength? This extraordinary material is known as the strongest natural substance, showcasing just how impressive biological materials can be. Spider silk is not only stronger than steel, but also incredibly lightweight, making it a unique wonder of nature. Spiders produce this silk through specialized glands, spinning it into threads that have remarkable elasticity and durability. These threads can stretch up to 5 times their length without breaking. This combination of strength and flexibility has sparked interest in scientific research, as it could lead to innovations in fields like medicine, engineering, and environmental science. For example, researchers are exploring how to create synthetic versions of spider silk for use in sutures or biodegradable fishing lines. The potential applications seem endless. Imagine using this silk for everything from bulletproof clothing to eco-friendly packaging. Spider silk is just one fantastic example of how nature's designs can inspire human innovation. How will we harness its powers for the future? Hard to believe, but drums signify more than music. Throughout history, drums have played vital roles beyond just rhythm and entertainment. In ancient China, drums were not only instruments, but also served a grim purpose during executions, marking the end of life with their deep, resonant beats. Imagine the tension in the air as the drum echoed, signaling a moment of great finality. Similarly, in various African traditions, the sound of drums signaled ritual sacrifices, evoking a connection to both fear and the supernatural. These intricate instruments act as a bridge between the living and the spiritual realm, conjuring emotions that range from sorrow to reverence. The powerful sounds of drums can stir deep feelings, reminding us that music often carries profound cultural meanings, serving as a reminder of our history and humanity. So next time you hear a drum, consider its rich past and the stories it tells. Hard to believe, but water hemlock is deadly. This notorious plant, known scientifically as Cicuta spp, is considered one of the most toxic plants in North America. Its dangerous reputation comes from the potent neurotoxins it contains, particularly cicutoxin. When ingested, even a small amount can lead to violent seizures, paralysis, and ultimately death. The plant often resembles harmless species, making it easy to mistake for edible plants. Found in damp meadows and along streams, its small white flowers cluster at the top, and its leaves look similar to those of parsley. Given its lethal effects, it's crucial to educate yourself about water hemlock to avoid any unfortunate accidents. If you ever come across it in the wild, remember, admiring its beauty from a distance is the safest choice. Prepare to be amazed by the birth of the internet. It all began in the 1960s with a groundbreaking project called ARPANET, funded by the U.S. Department of Defense. This ambitious initiative aimed to create a network that would allow communication between different computers, paving the way for the interconnected world we live in today. Initially, ARPANET linked just a handful of universities and government research facilities. But as technology advanced, more computers joined the network. It was a revolution. By enabling various systems to share information and resources, ARPANET laid the foundation for modern networking protocols. As the 1970s rolled in, innovators began developing the technologies that would refine and expand the internet even further. Who could have imagined that a military project would turn into a global phenomenon, connecting billions of people? Today, the internet is an essential part of our daily lives, transforming how we communicate, learn, and work. Get ready for the world's largest festival celebration. Every year, thousands of people from around the globe flock to Munich, Germany, for the legendary Oktoberfest. This vibrant 16-day festival is a spectacular showcase of Bavarian culture, featuring mouth-watering food, traditional music, and, of course, plenty of beer. With over 6 million visitors, Oktoberfest is not just a local event, but a global phenomenon that draws enthusiasts from every corner of the planet. Imagine yourself strolling through the colorful tents, savoring authentic sausages, and tapping your feet to lively folk music while surrounded by friends and family. The festival also includes lively parades that honor Bavarian traditions, with participants dressed in the iconic lederhosen and dirndls. It's a joyous gathering filled with laughter and a sense of community, where people connect through shared experiences and a love for celebration. Whether you're a beer connoisseur or simply love good food and entertainment, Oktoberfest offers an unforgettable experience that celebrates the spirit of togetherness and fun. Are you ready to join the festivities? Guess what really drives our grading system? In the early 20th century, American educators faced a curious problem with the letter E. They had been using E to indicate a failing grade, but some students mistakenly thought it stood for excellent. To eliminate this confusion, teachers decided to switch to the letter F for failure, a move that has stuck around ever since. This little change reflects deeper concerns about communication in education. By ensuring students clearly understood what failure meant, educators hope to motivate and guide them toward improvement. Today, the F grade remains a common sight on report cards, but it also raises questions about how we assess learning and encourage growth. As we dive deeper into learning, perhaps we should rethink the labels we use. How do grades impact student motivation and success? Did a simple error sink Tardy Canada? Tardy Canada, a promising startup, faced a tough downfall thanks to a surprising technical mistake. The trouble began when the team entered product dimensions in inches instead of centimeters. This seemingly minor mix-up caused significant issues with matching the products to their designated shelf sizes. Imagine receiving a shipment of trendy new snacks, only to discover they don't fit on the shelves. Customers were frustrated and retailers were disappointed, leading to a swift decline in orders. This incident serves as a reminder of how crucial attention to detail is in the product development process. A single error can ripple through operations, impacting inventory, sales, and ultimately the company's success. So next time you measure, make sure you double-check your units. How can a simple math mistake lead to such big consequences? Why is the Wuppertal monorail a fascinating marvel? Built in 1901, the Wuppertal monorail, often called the Schwabebahn, holds the title of the oldest monorail in the world. This amazing piece of engineering spans 8.3 miles and links 20 stations, allowing passengers to glide above the city of Wuppertal in Germany. The monorail operates quietly and smoothly, reaching an average speed of 17 miles per hour. What's particularly interesting is its design, which features an elevated track that hugs the landscape, giving riders stunning views of the surrounding scenery and the beautiful Wupper River below. The Schwabebahn has not only stood the test of time, but it also symbolizes innovative transportation, It serves both locals and tourists, making it a unique way to explore the city. Imagine riding along a train that has been part of the community for over a century. It's like taking a trip back in time while enjoying modern amenities. So whether you're commuting or sightseeing, the Wuppertal monorail is truly a thrilling ride that connects history with the present. You won't believe this about Saved by the Bell. Most people think this phrase originates from the morbid idea of bells attached to coffins, signaling if someone was buried alive. However, its true roots lie in the boxing ring. In boxing, a fighter often has a few seconds of rest between rounds, thanks to a ringing bell. If a boxer is knocked down just before the round ends, the bell saves them from a potential loss, allowing them time to recover and continue fighting. This clever connection highlights a unique aspect of language evolution, showing how phrases can shift meanings over time. So next time you hear someone say "Saved by the Bell," you can impress them with this surprising history. It's not about life and death, it's about strategy and timing in sports. How fascinating is it that a sport can give rise to such a commonly used expression? This might surprise you. An eerie animatronic from Spirit Halloween. Imagine walking into a Halloween store and encountering a lifelike figure that can suck the soul right out of its victim. Spirit Halloween, known for its spooky decorations and innovative costumes, has created an animatronic that's taking fright to the next level. When activated, this chilling figure performs an unsettling sequence that adds a haunting touch to any Halloween display. It's designed to be a centerpiece for horror enthusiasts who love all things paranormal. This animatronic moves, emits creepy sounds, and showcases impressive details that make it hard to look away. Fans of Halloween can expect it to become a real showstopper, drawing attention and curiosity from all who see it. It embodies the spirit of Halloween, a time when we embrace fear and the supernatural. Are you brave enough to add this soul-sucking creation to your Halloween collection? Did you know China waited years for Olympic glory? In 1984, China achieved a remarkable milestone by winning its first Olympic medal at the Los Angeles Games. This moment marked a turning point in the country's sports history as it showcased China's growing prominence in the international sports arena. Before this, athletes faced significant challenges, including limited resources and opportunities for international competition. The 1984 Olympics, however, was a game changer. With a determined team representing varied sports, China captured a total of 15 medals, including 2 golds. The success fueled a nationwide passion for sports and encouraged investment in athletic programs. Since then, China has transformed into a powerhouse, dominating various events like gymnastics, diving, and table tennis. The journey from being a newcomer to a fierce competitor illustrates China's dedication and the evolution of its sports culture. What's next for this Olympic giant? Get ready for chocolate's sweet history. Did you know that the delicious chocolate cream-filled treat we all love today was born over a century ago in Switzerland, a country celebrated for its rich chocolate-making traditions? This sweet invention combined cocoa with a creamy filling, setting the stage for a whole new world of confections. Chocolate makers began experimenting with flavors and textures, creating a delightful experience that would capture hearts around the globe. The fusion of smooth chocolate and soft cream not only changed how we enjoy sweets, but also inspired countless variations that followed. Today, chocolate treats can be found in numerous forms: bars, truffles, and even desserts, each with its own unique twist. Why do you think this Swiss innovation remains so popular more than 100 years later? It's because there's just something magical about the combination of rich chocolate and creamy goodness that keeps us coming back for more. Have you heard about the breathing champion? Scientists recently discovered that the unusual method of respiration used by a specific sea slug named Alesia chlorotica is unlike anything most of us would expect. This creature, commonly known as the Eastern Emerald Alesia, can actually breathe using its skin instead of the typical gills or lungs we often associate with breathing. How does it pull this off? It's all about the fascinating adaptations that evolve in nature. The sea slug has developed the ability to incorporate chloroplasts from the algae it consumes into its own cells. This not only allows the slug to utilize photosynthesis to meet its energy needs, but also enables it to absorb oxygen directly through its skin. Isn't that mind-blowing? Such adaptations highlight the incredible diversity of life on our planet and the creative solutions organisms find to thrive in their environments. Unlock the secrets of Norway's high quality of life? This stunning Scandinavian country consistently ranks among the best places to live, thanks to a combination of breathtaking landscapes, strong social welfare systems, and a commitment to equality. The people of Norway enjoy extensive access to healthcare and education, ensuring that everyone has the opportunity to thrive. Additionally, the country's beautiful nature, from the majestic fjords to the northern lights, provides a perfect backdrop for outdoor activities like hiking, skiing, and fishing. Norway's economy is robust, largely driven by natural resources including oil and gas, which supports a comfortable living for its citizens. Moreover, Norwegians treasure their work-life balance, often enjoying generous vacation days and parental leave. Environmentally friendly policies also contribute to a clean, green atmosphere. Culture flourishes here, with rich traditions in music, art, and literature. All these factors combined create an inviting and fulfilling lifestyle that makes Norway a standout nation. What do you think makes a country truly livable? Amazing fish scales or healing burns? In a groundbreaking development, researchers in Brazil have discovered that fish scales, especially those from tilapia and pirarucu, can be turned into high-tech marine bandages for treating severe burns. These innovative bandages take advantage of the natural properties found in fish scales, which are rich in collagen and other healing compounds. Instead of discarding these materials as waste, scientists found a way to transform them into an effective medical solution. The bandages not only promote faster healing, but also significantly reduce the risk of infection, making them a game changer in burn treatment. Imagine a world where resources that were once thrown away are now helping patients recover more quickly. This technique not only addresses medical needs, but also promotes sustainability by utilizing materials that would otherwise end up in landfills. As this research continues to evolve, we may see an even wider application of fish scales in medicine. Could this be the future of healing? You might be shocked to learn about male emotions. Many people view emotions as universal, but males experience certain behavioral states like hypersensitivity, frustration, anxiety, and anger in unique ways. These feelings can be tied to various factors, including biochemical changes, hormonal fluctuations, and even stress. For example, when a man feels overwhelmed by life's demands, his body might react with increased cortisol levels, the hormone linked to stress, which can heighten feelings of frustration and anxiety. Furthermore, these states often lead to challenges in maintaining a strong sense of identity, as societal expectations sometimes dictate that men should be tough and stoic. When this pressure collides with their emotional experiences, males may struggle to express themselves authentically, often feeling trapped in a cycle of frustration and anger. Understanding these behavioral states can help us foster a more supportive environment where men feel comfortable discussing their feelings. So how can we create spaces that encourage emotional expression for all? Did you know that you spray saliva while speaking? It's true, on average, a person expels about 300 microscopic saliva droplets every minute, which amounts to roughly 2.5 droplets for each word spoken. Imagine having a conversation with someone and unknowingly showering them with tiny droplets. This fascinating fact highlights how our bodies work continuously, even when we're chatting about everyday things. Saliva plays crucial roles in digestion and keeping our mouths healthy, but it also escapes when we talk. Have you ever noticed someone talking and wondered if they were getting too close for comfort? While it might sound a bit gross, remember that we're all doing it, and the droplets are so small that they're hardly noticeable. So next time you strike up a conversation, just think about this tiny but interesting aspect of human communication. Why can't these animals hold their breath forever? Water snakes, dolphins, whales, alligators, crocodiles, and turtles may seem like experts in the water, but they all share one vital need: oxygen. Even with their adaptations, they can drown if they stay underwater too long. These creatures are known to hold their breath for impressive stretches of time, For instance, a whale can dive deep and stay submerged for over an hour. However, no matter how long they can hold on, they must eventually return to the surface to gasp for air. While some animals like dolphins have learned to swim back up quickly, others may struggle if caught in the strong currents or in distress. Their ability to hold their breath varies widely. For example, some turtles can manage a few hours, while many snakes can only hold theirs for a short time. Ultimately, this need for air reminds us that even the most skilled swimmers must respect the limits of their bodies in the water. Is it really true that vampires once sparked royal investigations? During the Habsburg monarchy, the belief in vampires swept through society, shaping both culture and politics. Empress Maria Theresa, intrigued and concerned about these dark fears among her people, took the unusual step of sending her personal physician, Gerard van Swieten, on an investigation. After thorough research and observations, van Swieten concluded that vampires were purely mythical. In a bold move, Empress Maria Theresa officially outlawed the practice of desecrating corpses in the name of vampire hunting. This decision not only reflected a shift in belief, but also demonstrated her desire to protect her citizens from superstition-driven violence. It's fascinating to think that even in a time of science and enlightenment, legends of vampires were powerful enough to influence royal decrees. Who knew the blood-sucking legends stirred such intrigue at the highest levels? Believe it or not, a diamond teapot exists. This extravagant masterpiece is adorned with an astonishing 500,000 diamonds, turning a regular teapot into an absolute treasure. Crafted for luxury and opulence, it raises the stakes of tea drinking to a whole new level. Just imagine the sheer beauty and sparkle of over 500,000 diamonds glinting in the light, creating a dazzling display that is not only a container for tea but a stunning work of art. The teapot's price tag would likely be in the millions, making it not just a teapot, but a symbol of extreme wealth and excess. However, this extravagant decor comes with its own challenges. One tiny spill could mean a significant loss, transforming a casual tea time into something akin to a high-stakes game. So who would want to enjoy tea from such a spectacular yet risky vessel? This unique creation sparks a curious conversation about art, luxury, and the stories behind life's most extravagant objects. Are we celebrating craftsmanship or just showing off wealth? What do you think? What happened in Gander on September 11, 2001? On that fateful day, the world stood still as tragic events unfolded in the United States. The entire North American airspace was closed, and thousands of planes were redirected to various locations. One of those unexpected destinations was Gander, a small town in Newfoundland, Canada, where around 7,000 passengers suddenly landed. This unexpected influx of people nearly doubled the local population. The community of Gander, known for its hospitality, rose to the occasion, welcoming these stranded travelers with open arms. Local residents provided food, clothing, and even medication at no charge, showcasing incredible kindness in a time of crisis. The town's efforts created a remarkable bond between the citizens of Gander and the travelers, many of whom would share their stories of gratitude for years to come. It's a shining example of how compassion can prevail, even amidst chaos. What if I told you about baguette vending machines? These clever machines in France are shaking up how people enjoy their beloved artisanal bread. Connected directly to local bakeries, these vending machines are designed to ensure that fresh, crispy baguettes are available around the clock, satisfying cravings anytime. Imagine walking past a vending machine at midnight and being able to grab a warm baguette as if you were at a bakery. This innovation not only makes fresh bread more accessible, but also helps support local bakers by providing a platform to showcase their craft. It's a delicious way to keep the traditional baking art alive while adapting to modern convenience. With the aroma of freshly baked bread wafting through the air, these machines are becoming popular in French cities. So next time you're in France, will you hunt down one of these baguette machines for a late-night snack? What if I told you Nebraska has only one armed force? This unusual choice sets Nebraska apart from all other states in the U.S. Rather than having multiple branches of the military, Nebraska streamlined its defenses by deciding on a single armed force. This decision shows a unique approach to governance and military organization, focusing on efficiency and clarity. Established by the state, this one-of-a-kind force is tasked with protecting the region while avoiding redundancy. It reflects Nebraska's commitment to a more streamlined military structure, which can lead to more effective training and deployment of resources. This model asserts that sometimes less is indeed more, promoting a sense of community and shared responsibility in defense. As the only state with such a distinctive military arrangement, Nebraska gives us a fascinating glimpse into alternative governance models. Could this unique approach inspire other states to rethink their military organizations? You won't believe English isn't native to Britain. The fascinating truth is that English came from outside the British Isles. It was introduced during the mid-5th to 7th centuries by German, Danish, and Dutch settlers. These groups, often referred to as the Anglo-Saxons, brought their languages and culture, mixing them with the local Celtic tongues. As these settlers established themselves, a new language began to emerge, evolving over centuries into what we now recognize as Old English. This original version of English was quite different from the modern language we speak today, with many words sounding unfamiliar. Interestingly, this mix of influences showcases how languages evolve through contact with different cultures. Today, English is a global language spoken across continents, but its humble beginnings remind us that it is a mosaic of many influences and histories. Isn't it incredible how words carry stories from the past? Guess what really drives crosswalk fun in Ukraine? Pedestrian signals in Ukraine have a delightful twist that brings a smile to everyone's face. Instead of your usual steady walking figure, these signals feature animated moonwalk icons. As pedestrians wait to cross the street, they can watch a playful figure gliding backward in a smooth moonwalk dance. This unique design not only adds a sense of fun to mundane waiting times, but also encourages people, especially children, to engage with their surroundings in a lighthearted way. The creativity behind this idea makes crossing the road a bit more enjoyable, promoting safety with a splash of entertainment. Imagine waiting for the signal to change while being entertained by a little dancer. It's hard not to be charmed. Could this idea inspire other cities to turn their pedestrian signals into something special? Discover the Arctic's hidden tensions between countries. The Arctic region is becoming a hotbed for potential conflict, especially between nations like Russia and the United States. Did you know that Alaska and Russia are only about 2 miles apart across the Bering Strait? This close proximity means that during winter, the freezing waters between two islands can even allow people to walk from one country to another. As temperatures rise and ice melts, the race for resources like oil and minerals intensifies. Countries are staking claims and ramping up military presence in this icy frontier, which raises questions about national security and environmental impacts. With climate change opening new routes and opportunities, how will these nations navigate the delicate balance between cooperation and competition? The future of the Arctic is uncertain and commands attention from the global community. Discover the origins of Florence Nightingale's nickname. During the turbulent times of the Crimean War, Florence Nightingale became a symbol of hope and dedication for soldiers in dire need of medical care. Initially, the soldiers humorously dubbed her the Lady with a Hammer because she boldly broke into locked cabinets to access much-needed medicine. However, a keen journalist found this nickname too harsh and unladylike, it leading to a clever rebranding. He dubbed her the Lady with a Lamp, a name that reflected not only her invaluable service, but also her compassionate nature. Nightingale would often roam the battlefield at night, carrying a lamp to check on wounded soldiers, embodying their fears and hopes. This new title stuck and helped immortalize her legacy as a pioneer of nursing and a beacon of care. Doesn't it inspire you how a simple nickname can symbolize profound bravery? Surprisingly, it's a fact that Soviet citizens earned $500 monthly. During the height of the Soviet Union's economy, many individuals received this salary, which reflects the unique economic structure of that era. While it may seem like an attractive sum, it's essential to understand the context. With a centrally planned economy, prices for goods and services were often controlled by the government. This meant that $500 had a different purchasing power compared to today's standards. For instance, while housing and healthcare were mostly free, many consumer goods were scarce and difficult to acquire. Therefore, despite earning $500, many citizens faced challenges in accessing everyday items. Moreover, this monthly wage illustrates the disparities between perceived wealth and actual living conditions during the Soviet period. How do these economic structures continue to impact societies today? Hard to believe, but this fish sees the world differently. Imagine a creature from the depths of the ocean with a completely transparent top of its head. This remarkable deep-sea fish features two green, tube-shaped eyes that can rotate independently within its skull. This unique adaptation allows the fish to observe its surroundings in various directions without needing to move its body, making it an efficient predator in the dark depths. Its eyes are safeguarded by a gelatinous dome, which not only protects them, but also helps withstand the extreme pressure found deep underwater. These incredible adaptations enable the fish to thrive in an environment where few others can survive, showcasing nature's ingenuity. Just think about how many extraordinary adaptations exist in the ocean's depths waiting to be discovered.